You guys get it to within one, and then it just completely changes. How did it change so much?
We had a couple turnovers, a couple missed shots that led into transition points. And then the problem the whole game was just offensive rebounding. Find a way to, get rebounds so we can push in transition.
We've seen in the preseason and now this game some real good stretches and some poorer stretches.
Yeah.
In the regular season, is that the case where you can't overcome those kind of stretches?
What is your question?
You can't in the regular season, as opposed to what we saw in San Antonio, the Miami game, you can't overcome a bad 6-minute stretch.
Yeah, we had a rough first quarter. Somehow we got to figure out how to, be better at that. Not being down by 10. Trying to, I guess, fight our way back. It's hard in this league. There's special guys out there on each and every team. But like I said before, it's just the rebounding part. They get extra shots at the rim, extra shots at 3, usually. And then, sharing the basketball, getting off the ball and, finding open shooters.
On a positive note, you got that shot back like we saw with Team Canada. Looked great from the 3-point line. How do you feel about your shot?
Feels good. Just keep to the routine. Keep trying to play the right way, and the shots will fall. Shots will come.
Dillon, I want to give you your flowers. So often the villain is most of the time, quote unquote, the villain is the people that no one wants to play, but it's the teammate everyone wished they had. Can you? I know it's early in the season, but can you kind of already notice how you're able to bring everyone together?
Yeah, I just try to bring energy, during the game. Try to, be that defensive stopper. Try to mix it up in there. I don't know. Just try to just have my energy be contagious.
Dillon, you mentioned bringing energy. Jalen talked about not having the right energy to start this game. How do you fix that going forward to the next game? How do you bring the right energy from the jump?
It starts in practice. Attention to detail on our scouts, stuff like that. Each mess up that we do can't just be a revolving door with it. Somehow, some way, we got to be more disciplined on that defensive end. And then just somehow creating that energy, if it's against defensive stops, deflections, what we scout on, we do it to a perfect tee and get a stop. Those things create energy.
I apologize. Do you think there was at least some positive to take from kind of the halftime adjustments and that run, at least at the start of the third quarter?
Yeah, we're sharing the basketball. We're getting stops and we're getting in transition. We're finding open threes. We're finally knocking down shots. And then we're sharing the basketball finally to get to the paint and kicking it off for threes.
Dillon, how's the chemistry on this team this far?
It's the first game. You have to come back and ask me in a week or so, but this is our first test, really, in the regular season. This is what is it? I guess it's just our first test. We got to find a way to get through this adversity and not let this translate into 3 or 4 losses.
Jay, you're going against Wagner tonight, probably, I assume, Wemby on Friday. Is there a trick or some strategy that you use when you're going against a guy 3 inches taller or 7 inches taller, the way I think you probably will?
Crowd their space, make every shot difficult, and then try to play physical within the rules of the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.